Alright, should be set. Let me double check, make sure mic's working. Yep, okay, it's good. Alrighty, let's... Oh. Better make sure we get ×5 speed while we're here. Time of day, always stealth, always good. There we go. Hey, Xavier. Hey, Nardy. Hey, Pokemon. Good to see y'all. Actually found grass lore, and this is the result. Yep. Alright. Alright, chat. We're looking for some gold grass. Find me the gold grass. We have to make sure it's nowhere else except where Xavier spotted some. Nope, that's a flame. That's also a flame. Those are all flames. Okay, so nothing back here. Did you check your stream settings for something to turn off the heart of chat? Ah, darn, I forgot to check that. No, I gotta do that after here. Thanks for the reminder, Xavier. I gotta get rid of that damn stupid meanie. Wow, everyone's just being a dick today, huh? Yeah, we know. Nope, not here. Grass lore, eh? What's up with that? Xavier found some more gold grass outside of Dragon Barrow in front of the Bestial Sanctum. So now I have to investigate, because that adds another wrinkle to the analysis. No, ain't no way Loki about to head outside after months. Hey! Hey! What makes you think that I haven't gone outside, huh? I take offense to that, Nobre. Yeah, no grass in here, so I don't think we have to worry about the inside of buildings. Doesn't look like anything inside the Alright, I'm leaving the store closed. I guess we do this then. Where else is gold grass? Altus, and that's it. Nope. That's just regular green. Actual greenery in Caelid, who would have thunk? Let's see. Loki's finally tough touching grass, cough, cough, star rail, cough, cough. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? Speaking of star rail, I've learned something most disconcerting. Well, for my wallet, less so for me. Kafka's getting her rerun in the patch after this coming one tomorrow. Which means, oh no! I'm going to be wailing, so the free-to-play journey ends after 6 weeks. I thought that was going to be a patch where I was going to be like, okay, I can save up for, like, the Black Swan in 2.0 and we'll be fine. But nope, it's going to go straight into Kafka. Around minor Erdtrees in the Chapel of Anticipation, also Loki. Oh, do they have the gold grass? I thought it was just the trees, but maybe I'm misremembering. I'll have to double check then. Chapel of Anticipation, though, yeah. That one slipped the mind. Though I don't remember if it's the exact same model of grass or if it's a different one. I have to double check that. Loki, what's your thoughts on the Carrion Study Hall? I was there to look at items in the dock. I've had some interesting stuff. My thoughts are... It's here, right? Yeah. My thoughts are this was an existing building, much like the ones we see up here at the Fortified Manor and here along this road to the eastern tower. However, the area has been heavily renovated by the Carians after Radagon married Rennala, because Radagon wanted to use it as a place to study, of course, the Divine Tower, but more generally as part of his research into sorcery for the purposes of better understanding the principles of the universe, which of course would lead to fundamentalism. Hence why we also find the fingers here, like at the Caria Manor. So basically, this was a renovated experiment hall for Radagon. And someone potentially died, because there's that gravestone with the staff, if I recall, that's laying on it. So potentially the idea of someone pretty notable based on the size and detail of the monument who died, because we see the same monument in Rhea Lucaria's graveyard. I believe it's the one that's by the Alabaster Lord, if I recall. I can't remember where the jump is, so it has to be around here, right? Yeah, it's here. Normal, normal. Look, that's definitely... There's the yellow grass. The power of gold. First trees and now grass. Miyazaki really converting everyone into botanists for the lore. This is very true. I can't remember the last time plants were this important. Probably Dark Souls 3? I hate that thing being there. Where's Mike here? Out there. Okay. Lock the camera. Yes, that's what happens when you make a game with a big tree. That's very true. I didn't see that one. Yeah, it's right over here. So, let's see. What can we do with time of day? Yeah, I like this lighting best. Not easy getting a really good shot for this, surprisingly. I think this'll do it. Yeah, this'll do. But then we have this asshole. Thank you for your service. Beautiful. We're gonna now angle that like this. And there we go. Alright. So, my first thought, looking at this grass in exclusively this graveyard, is that has to do with the people buried here. And these are people with lots of power of gold, and therefore, we have some of the gold seeping into the ground, and thus being absorbed by the grass, and creating some gold species of grass. So even though it's far and away from the area around Farum Azula up north, you're still getting the same effect down here. Now, the problem I have with this notion is we don't see this in a lot of other places where you would argue similar stuff happens. So either there's something unique about these enemies, sorry, not enemies, these warriors here who were buried at the castle out back, or this is Miyazaki being inconsistent because he and From Software just want to kind of make a point here because they used it elsewhere in the Caelid area, and they were like, ah, well, we'll do it here too, and then they forgot about it for other areas. That's the only other thing I can think of. Preceptor Miriam is a reanimated corpse confirmed. I mean, possibly. We fight her in the physical flesh in both the normal and upside down Karian study hall. So, like, we can kill her, quote unquote, and yet she's fine. So that's kind of weird. You could totally convince me she's got some sort of immortality thing going on, reanimation or otherwise. You can find golden flowers around the first Gelmir campsite coffins, I think. Oh, this is too... This isn't where I want it to be. Yeah, down here, right? Hey, Kim Lee, good to see you. Are these the gold flowers? It's harder to tell. Let me see if I can get sunlight here to see if they shine the same way. Ah, now that is the sunlight, darn. Well, damn. I want to say yes, because at least from this angle, they seem to shine brighter. So at the very least, I think it has the same effect. Yeah, they look more metallic now. When I look at it from this angle, they look so... Like, see how their brightness just changes so unnaturally for a normal flower? Based on the angle? Yeah, I think these are the same metallic. So yeah, Xavier's right. These are the exact same ones. I know what gold flowers look like, Loki. I know, Xavier, but I just have to be absolutely sure. I try to remove any possibility of human error on our part. Otherwise, that can cause a whole lot of problems down the line. Please understand. Don't hurt me. But yeah. These are definitely the same gold flowers. And we usually only see these around areas with high concentration of gold power, like, say, a minor Erd tree, sorry, the phantom trees from Erd tree seeds, or the blessings. So that does lend credence that there's some precedent. with gold happening where people get buried. I wish we could get better lighting, though, to go with the angle, to highlight it. That's the only thing I wish we could get, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Let's see if we can get the lighting to agree with us. I think this is the best we're gonna get. What gold runes are found here? I think I picked up a 4, didn't I? I wasn't paying too much attention. Ah! I actually like this angle, so let's go with this. Alright. Good, good, very good. Get a clip of me moving around, that's what I do to show that Lascar flowers are at least shiny. Well, yes, but I'm thinking about for the website. I try to avoid using videos and stuff for the website, so I try to just get try to keep it to galleries and slideshows and things like that. Though, honestly, doing it with the in-game camera might actually not be the worst thing. If I'm being real about it. I think it comes off better that way. Yeah. Now it looks awful. Now it looks great. The galleries accompany the text rather well. Well, thank you, Kimberly. I'm glad you appreciate them. The flowers look like a good 2D texture, lol. I can't believe Loki doubted me for a single second about knowing what golden flowers look like. I'm sorry, mea culpa. I shouldn't doubt my resident Elden Ring flower expert. These plebs have so little runes that they sprout gold grass and weeds instead of their own tree. That's one way to put it, huh? Pathetic. Come on, get on Placky God's level. Just spawn a great tree, bruh. Let's see. Let's go to the Erdtree areas, actually. I want to get a shot of the golden grass here. Just reconfirm that's the same. more flowers. No grass here, though. Maybe it's just the lighting. I have to do it. You can't just put two giant shiny skulls right in front of my face and expect me not to bonk them. Starting to realize that doing the Liurnia item dock means doing Noxtella. Can you be any louder? This looks like the yellow grass now, I think. Yeah, yeah, when you compare, I don't think it's the exact same models they're using for this grass. At least, I can't tell when it's all bunched like this. I don't know, I have to see, because this could just be another nah, I'm gonna say this is yellow grass. I think, at the very least, a variant of it, I want to say for the time being. I could be wrong, though, so let's just take the shot and move on. I'll look at the other example on the other side of this. That's so crazy, I'm pretty sure that one has gold grass. Yeah, I know we have the trees down, it's just the grass I'm trying to confirm. I mean, it's definitely more... The thing is, it doesn't look as yellow as the grass we were looking at in Caelid, but I don't know if that's just because of the contrast or not, so it looks more yellow than it is in Caelid. Actually, let's get the side-by-side. That's actually a really, really good. Yeah. And then we can look, how far did these trees... These are... Yeah, these are the normal ones, and these are the more vibrant gold. Okay. A little bit orangey. We lock this in place. We play around with the... It's definitely duller for... Okay, good. So it's not just me that sees it that way. Okay, yeah, no, it's gonna have shadows no matter what, which is fine. Just want to confirm. Where's our character again? Where are we in this jumbled mess? Just so I know who to avoid. Am I back here? No, an easy way to figure out would be to undo the... There we go. Okay, so I'm right there behind... Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna be in the shot. Curious how many of these trees are growing outside of the broken pots. Just noting. We lock this. We're gonna do higher LODs. Yeah. God, higher LODs in Liurnia. Let's get ready for some chugging frames. I want to know how these skulls spawn. I could swear I've seen them fall from the sky-ish. I'll be honest, I think they're just random. Because I've been in I know I've been in locations where, like, I rest at the Grace, and then there's a skull there that wasn't there before. Like, just, like, pops up. So I think they just randomly generate it. So we have some of the yellow flowers in front of the tower, but that's not particularly special. Yeah, I think it's a different model of yellow grass, but I think it's still intended to be yellow grass. God, these frame chucks. Oh, I love it. I love this angle so much, chat. Alright. Okay, there I am. There we go. Boop. That's choppy-ass frame rate. That's what happens when you say, hey, let's make sure that all the high poly LODs are being used when you're super, super far away in, like, the biggest area in the game with the most horizon view. It's like, geez, with all this extra fog, I'm sure this isn't going to do anything to the frame rate. Anyway, I just turned it off. We don't need it for this moment. You know what? The fact we find these same vines that we see in several areas in Altus on the minor trees leads me to believe that, yeah, this is a type of, outgrowth of the power of gold. And so, I think we should start looking into seeing where this specific multicolored, specifically with, like, the dots of red on the vine. Lol, it's not even attached to the tree, this one. Lol. Also, of course, I forgot about Liurnia weather. You can't have nice things in Liurnia. I think it's the same stream issue he's been having, more so than the game itself. No, believe me, that was 100%. That was 100% the... That was 100% my game. It was laggy as hell. Unless you're talking about, like, right now. Because if so, I've turned it off. There's no frame rate issues now. Have you decided to check the vines on the Raya Lucaria fountains? Let's actually do that. Let's start with the Gate Town fountain, because I don't remember if the one in Gate Town has anything special going on. Okay, yeah, you can... That's the regular frame rate my PC produces when I run on DS1. It's still happening, at least for me. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm seeing it on my end. If so, then yeah. Okay, so it's not the Elgato, then. I'm gonna have to look into... we're probably gonna do a test stream, then. Early tomorrow or later today. And try to see if we can figure that out, then. Because I'm wondering if it's something to do with my settings. And it's like, the output's not matching the input when it comes to the stream. So it's having issues sometimes rendering it in a decent frame rate. I don't know why it's only having the issue some of the time, but... C'est la vie. So these are normal vines. Yep, normal, green... Wait, are they green? I think I need that lighting. We need to get rid of our fog. Ivy's also deep green, so the mix of yellowish with red in Ivy is rather conspicuous. Yeah, exactly my point. Like, it's very obvious that that's supposed to be it's not just, like, normal plant life. It's either fantasy plant life, which, hey, it's possible. Really? There we go. Actually, no, there is red here. Huh. We do have some red. Wonder if it affects all the vines then. Unless that's supposed to be blood. If so, yikes. Alright, let's look. There's no fountains in... Actually, no, there is one, right? Or is it the schoolhouse classroom? No, I don't think I've beaten the boss yet, so I can't look at that fountain. Plus, honestly, I think that fountain's always gonna look foggy, so... It's the same as the Caria Manor. Okay, so Caria Manor should have this exact same type of model. Which makes sense. They just copy it all over. And with the fog, I'm seeing some of that same red. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever you say. Wait, you're not the... That's not the direction I want to go. Let's do it from here. I can check the school fountain. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. If it's consistent here, I expect it to be consistent for all of them. Yep, same thing. Same thing here. Whew. Yeah, frame rate's getting choppy. Let's try doing this. No. Contain stone. Tags. Nope. Says stream's excellent. Closed caption. Tools. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do this on a separate stream. I can't immediately find anything where I'm like, okay, if I just adjust this, that should hopefully fix it. Unfortunately, it's all magic to me, so. The worst iteration of turbo mode, clearly. Clearly. Anyway, okay, is there anything else I should check out before we head off, then? It doesn't have any vines? Good to know. That's what I thought. Sussy grass, I'm touching it no more. Alright, so... So different types of yellow grass here. It should be the same here. Let's actually double check this one. Do these fountains have a pointy top? The one downstairs at Caria Manor, yes. I didn't check the one upstairs, so... That I don't know. Alright, saying I'm not receiving enough video for a smooth stream, so let's see if I can figure out what's going on. Nope, not seeing it. Okay, there's the exact same model then. Good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check on my OBS. Because I think it's on that end. But I guess this is supposed to be the yellow grass too, huh? It's the same thing. Let's get rid of our ×5 speed for a second. Well, that's not what I wanted to look at. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's really obvious when you compare it in this darker lighting, because then it's just the essential colors, and you got this very faded yellow versus this incredibly bright, like, orangish color. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. We lock. We take the game speed down to get rid of the rain. We put on higher LODs. Beautiful. Tech alerted man attempts to fix tech issue. Yep, exactly. The colors are very bleak looking. Well, it's called the Weeping Peninsula after all. Fun fact for those wondering why an island is called a peninsula, technically the word for peninsula in Japanese is semi-island. Get the joke? Because there's a bridge, so it's technically connected to mainland, so it's not a true quote-unquote island. Get it? Huh? 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 Miyazaki's so funny. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter if I'm not paused or not. Speed is still 0. Whoops. What do you think is in the giant pot in Kayla? Just a bunch of people or a couple of things actually by itself? I would say a bunch of warriors. Now, warriors from where and from whom? I don't know. Why is it there in front of the arena? I guess it could have moved itself there. Oh, wait. Why stealth off? Whoopsie. There we go. No, still don't get it. Unknown humor to me, lol. Listen, you just can't understand just how hilariously meta From Software truly is. They're just so beyond your understanding and comprehension. It's actually kind of sad. You will never understand their greatness. Yeah, Japanese and their puns. Yeah, exactly right. It's like, hey, what do we call this little... What do we call this little island that's connected by a tiny bridge like a peninsula? Oh, we'll just call it the peninsula. Is that like destructible stuff or... Looks like a bone. whatever. Nothing else unusual here. You know what? I also want to check the minor Erd tree here. Actually, let's check the one around Caelid, right? Because if there's anywhere that we're going to see more gold grass, it would be here. We have the flowers, but not the grass. Fascinating. There's my obvious shiny gold. That's my metallic that I know and love. Wish I could get that up on Gelmir. The Weeping Peninsula? See, I am you're getting it! Actually, Rotted Minor Erd tree is less gold flowers than normal, so the rot messes with the gold. We don't have the grass at all either, so that's notable. Let's go for this one now. See if it's the same thing. Nothing unusual there. So we have the trees. Oh, it's residue from that. That's what I was kicking earlier. Okay. We got the trees, we got the flowers, but we don't have the grass. Fascinating. So the duller gold grass, or yellow grass, I guess we'll say, doesn't show up in Caelid. Only the flowers do. Specifically the small species of flowers. Again, they look normal from this angle because of the lighting. But then they look perfectly shiny once you get away from that angle. There we go. Actually, Rotted might have less than normal, so the rot mess with the gold. The Rotted one at mountaintops can't have grass, so I never thought about it. That's true, you can't have grass because of the snow. You can only have the flowers. Alright, so this is all notable for when we get to minor Erd trees in my analysis, which is actually not far off. Now, where do we... Woo! Where do we go from here? Also, interesting that we seem Interesting how we have some of these trees actually growing on top of the mountain area. Yeah, it's not just on the same level as the tree. It's also in the mountain above. Good to know. We'll keep this in mind in the future in case we see a similar thing where there might be a pattern there. Like there's, I don't know, like there's something where it's like, oh, there's something down here and something's growing up here which may be potentially related. This is a good precedent to look to. Lock that. Oh no, the shadows! They're awful! Alright, we gotta readjust then. But that's like the perfect angle! Why? Why you like this FromSoft? Yeah, I guess even with all the problems, something like this is probably still best. You know what? I should just do this. Yeah, okay, good. There we go. I could have sworn not all have white bark. Do all the minor Erd trees have white bark, like Altus Loki? These do. These do. I don't think those do, but is that the... No, that's not the species we're looking at. These do. These do. Let me get off the higher LODs. Yeah, I can't find an example that doesn't. Let's look in the brighter area real quick. Maybe just because they're reusing the orange leaf trees from Altus, that might be it. Yeah, because the normal species, the normal yellow tree species, has much more traditional tree bark. It's this species over here. Yep, that has the white. Does anyone know what species of tree has this unique white bark? Just for reference. I'm probably going to use that terminology depending on whatever the species for this is. Because we're calling the large green pine trees conifers in my analyses, so the large conifers. So I kind of want to do something similar here so we can easily identify those species. Wait, y'all think the smaller trees are minor Erd trees too? These? No, I don't think these are minor Erd trees, no. What I think happens is that similar to how the regular Erd tree has this huge yellowing effect strongest in the immediate area around it, and in the lands between as a whole has a broader yellowing effect that you see affecting most trees in the lands between on land, right? Like those back there. I think this minor Erd tree is doing the same thing, and it's creating a large effect around here that's causing this grass to turn yellow, spawn the gold flowers, and start growing this species of tree, or transforming existing trees into this species. Those look like aspen. Aspen, that's the term? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Still sickly. Still ugly and green. Alright, anything else I should check out before we end this stream? I'm trying to think. Anything for Age of Plenty I still want to look at? Oh, whoops. That's not what I want to do. Birch? You think that might be it, Xavier? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too relevant. Let's get right to the grass at the Chapel of Anticipation. Let's quickly switch on to my sorcerer, because I know he has the key. Oh, whoops. That's not the game. There we go. I forget, is it the first bell tower that has the... that takes you to the chapel? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is just generally yellow foliage. It's different from what we see on both Altus and around the minor Erd trees. I don't know if the grass is the same variety as the minor Erd trees or not, though. It looks like a shorter kind. So I'm not entirely sure. I never noticed those gravestones right next to Marika's thing, so... There we go. Good. Suggest the... I think this is probably the best lighting for it. Let me adjust the angle slightly. Ooh, look at that. Yellow vines. There's white flowers shared between the Lanedale battlefield, Lanedale's second defense sword monument, and around Godefroy's Everjail. Interesting. The problem is I don't know if white flowers might be used elsewhere, so I mean, it's definitely notable, at least. It creates a connection between the first and second defenses of Lanedale with Godric and Godefroy, at least. Fun fact, you can get a very good image of the sun after you kill Radahn because during his second phase, the clouds disappear. Oh, that's cool to know. Very fun fact. Posted a thing in the ER channel for you and Xavier to look at. Awesome, Nardi. Can't wait to see it. For a second, I thought I saw a gravestone here. I was like, what? Okay, how the hell were you supposed to get up here before they set all this up, huh? Riddle me that. Everything else has the Stormveil look to it. Nothing unique up here. Same Gothic church thing. Go, my child! As you wish, Lady Marika. Man, don't those god rays look pretty? The only appearance I can recall of white flowers in the Blood Lake. The Blood Lake, oh no. Man, I actually do really like this time of day for this area. God, imagine if we could do this in Bloodborne, chat. Freely change time of day. Man, I would love to have Bloodborne on PC. When are you gonna do it, Miyazaki? Come on, do it. Do it! Yeah, I think that's it for this area. Blood Lake, lol me on my period shot. Alright. Let's see. Anything with yellow grass I want to look at? Otherwise, probably not. So let's look at the minor Erd tree here. Because I'm actually curious if the grass changes. I don't remember at all. Wait. we go. Fascinating. We have the flowers, but not the grass. I wonder if it's because of the fog. Yeah, nothing. It's all green. Green and gold flowers. The shade of the trees kills the gold grass? I don't think it's the shade. I think it might be the fog. Well, I get, actually, you know what? Maybe the actual trees themselves, but I don't think the actual trees are different from the regular ones. They're just the same yellow species, I think. Let's get out of here and see if we can see it from without the mist in the way. Let's get out of the mistwood. Foggy forest, be gone! Ah. You serious? Yeah, it's all the same tree. There's no difference that's very notable. Except when it's low poly, then you notice a difference. But like, yeah, if we do a higher LODs... Yeah, it's all the same tree. Yeah, I think the fog might be affecting it. Also, big meteor. You know, I just kind of realized just how big this meteor strike is when you see it relative to everything else on this map. Yeah, nothing else is different from around this tree. Fascinating. Erdtree doesn't have any avatar either. I think we get an Ash of War, though, which suggests there was an avatar. It's just likely been killed by something. Whether it's the Room Bears, or the Demi-Humans, or Godric. Oh, we know it's not Godric's forces. Let's not even kid ourselves. Godric's forces only managed to kill a Demi-Human Queen without the actual sorcery staff part. That's the extent of their skill. Yeah, nothing else. Actually. This looks pretty ordinary, all things considered. There's another Erdtree somewhere. Oh, right, up here. You need to see if Nokron has different pre-Meteor Strike, by the way. That's right, I do need to check that out. As if this is... Yeah, as if this is gonna help me with my HUD off. Flowers? Flowers! Oh no! Oh, I don't have always stealth on. What? Am I turning it off accidentally? I don't remember doing that. Okay, yeah, here are the flowers. Yeah, they're not easy to see until you know, pass over them and you get the shiny glow. But I'm not too surprised here because we already have the yellow grass, so I wouldn't expect the gold flowers to be anything else here. Hi, ladies. We at the sewing party? Enjoying a little embroidery? Make these beautiful shawls. It really accentuates the face. Reminds me, Klaus sent me stuff about those unique plants. Do you want me to put that in the Discord? Yeah, whatever you want to do, put it in there. I don't care. Like, I don't have any issue with that. Again, Discord's for you guys to discuss stuff, so... I mean, I'm always happy to check in and see if there's anything I can add to my analysis stuff, so yeah. Like, I don't see any downsides. Ah! Actual, tree resin. Then the rest of it's the pink flowers. Oh, this is the same black flowers as by the bowl near the dying Erd tree in Lingdell. Where are the black flowers? Oh! You're right, I didn't even notice them. Good catch. Yeah, and they're pretty. They're pretty widespread. Yeah, it's strictly around the Erd tree. You can't get too far from the Erd tree without disappearing. Good catch, Xavier. Curious that the actual dying Erd tree, we don't actually see these black flowers. Yep. Just the normal yellow gold ones. Sorry, I didn't mean to get in the way of your seance. Moving on. I think there may have been a fight in the inverted Karian study hall, considering the items I found in it. I think that's fair. We also have the puppets. They're puppets, right? In the hall with all the nobles, so I definitely think that's possible. There could have been some infighting, or maybe an assault on the study hall, or something. Alright, I'm not seeing them anywhere else as we pass by, so... If that's seriously the last thing, I think we're gonna end this stream here. What's the JP used in the English minor and minor Erdtree? Just small. Small, little, tiny. Take your pick. But yeah, the term is used to mean like something that's small, minor, lesser, minuscule, tiny. In some contexts, it could also mean short. So yeah, it's just trying to tell you that if it's a minor Erdtree, it's telling you it's a small or lesser Erdtree compared to, you know, the big one, the big daddy, big mommy. I'm always on the lookout for insignificant details. Well, those details end up being very significant when looked in broader patterns. So again, always nice to have. Anyway, if there are no more questions, we're gonna stop things here. So get them in now while I'm still trying to think of things. I don't see anything in Age of Plenty that I need right now, so that makes me incredibly happy. Sacred Tears. Yeah, I'm rearranging so much of my first section for Age of Plenty from the Godfrey doc. It's kind of ridiculous. Gonna send the list of things I got from the hall. Coolio. Alright, if that's nothing else, guys, then we're gonna end things here. Thanks everyone for tuning in while I do this wonderfully casual stream looking at frickin' grass. So I appreciate ya. Tomorrow, it's going to be new patch for Honkai Star Rail. So if you want to kind of just sit in and casually enjoy as I hop around trying to gamble my way to a new healer, well, you can. Until then, though, later.